this man here, and he's coming across to me like he's very macho and serious. It's man talk, man business. He seems stern. It's showing how he used to be. Let me ask him who he is. Father's side, father. Let me ask him. I think maybe granddad. That's kind of what I'm sensing, a grandfather. You know, at first it's uncle. Well, I think it's grandfather. And you know how it feels? You know when you get an idea of an aunt or an idea of a grandmother, it does feel different. You know what I mean? It does feel different. You know, your mom feels different than your grandmother. You can do that. You know, you feel the difference. He's here to talk about man stuff. I'm like, okay. He's presenting himself in a certain way. Let me ask him about himself. Well, he's saying he presses his shirts and his pants, and he would never go out that unless his shoes were shined. And I'm like, okay. I'm kind of getting this person's a lot of pride, and he's a bit buttoned up, if you can already tell, a bit buttoned up. He feels as though he's sorting. It's like I just get the feeling I'm sorting mail, like I'm a postal worker, or I'm working in a post office, or I'm working with government, and it feels like that he's doing a lot of sorting mail. Now he could be in a government job where he's sorting a lot of mail or some administrative type thing, but he's very good at it. He doesn't miss much because I don't miss much. And I'm getting he's sorting. It looks like pieces of mail to me, but it's paperwork, and it's like he's sorting a lot of it. Let me ask him what this is. And there's a lot of paper in the front. He said, you got it wrong. He is dealing with mail. He's saying he's an accountant. You know what I mean? Lots of paper, lots of people's bills, lots of receipts and so forth. This is what I'm saying. He said he's an accountant CPA, which would explain his personality. No offense, sir. Okay, let me see what he's got to say. Whoever this message is for, he said they have not filed.
If you haven't filed your taxes, put your hand up.
We won't tell anybody. But this is his personality, so he has to say this. Let me ask him how he passed and what his connection is to the person here. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what I heard. He said, my ticker stopped. That's what he said, my ticker stopped. I'm like, well, that's pretty direct. He says, I don't want to go into it anymore. That's all that matters. I'm like, okay, well, we won't talk about that anymore. Let me ask him why he's here, what he wants to say, so we can clarify who this message is for. Does this ring a bell to anyone? Grandfather, CPA, could be an uncle, I think it's a grandfather. You again? Okay, they like doing this. Once they found a way to go through to someone or in an area, they'll come back because they found a way, okay? Go ahead and validate what you know so far.
My grandfather on my mother's side. Now, did you say father or mother's side?
I don't remember. I could have said father. It felt like that.
He was a CPA.
Okay.
He worked a little bit different job than that, but he did have heart problems and he died.
Personality-wise, was he stern to the point?
Yes.
Not very jovial, like
Yes.
the foot over here.
Always had on a button-up shirt and iron pants.
Christ. Okay.
And a pocket
Okay.
protector.
All right. Okay, that would be this kind of person. Glasses. Okay. And I see his hair at the end. It's gray, but it's like combed exactly to the side, like almost
Yes.
like, okay, hold on. Remember the show, Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
If he had gray hair, and he's tall, not exactly, but how he was real buttoned up and wore the cardigan, and he had his hair just like this, except he had glasses.
He had glasses and we always made fun of his comb over.
It was just like this. Okay. All right, so let me get more information. Hold tight there, let me see. He said, talking about, when you were a little girl, he taught you that you should always brush your teeth so many times. You should brush your teeth, and you have to do it so many times.
He probably did, but I don't remember.
That's okay.
That's the kind of person
Okay.
he was.
Okay, that's fine. We'll keep going because sometimes you can't remember everything. Okay, so I'll say, tell me something she remembers. To be exact, there's no way. Okay. All right, let me see what he'll give me. Well, apparently you knew him very well more as a little girl. I'm getting a little girl connection.
Yes.
And he's showing me, those little baby corrective shoes. You had to wear baby corrective shoes.
He did. And he always made me feel better about them. Because they hurt. They hurt really bad.
Okay, because he's saying she had to wear those little baby corrective shoes. But now it's so funny because you know that stern man? And he's not stern anymore. So he's now all of a sudden very, very soft and very loving. He feels very protective of you. Oh, this is good to know. He said he is your protector. I mean, I wouldn't mess with him, right? Because you know you're very sensitive yourself.
But a couple of times.
No, but he's very, he doesn't play. He's like
Right,
sheriffs in town. He had very high ethics. He didn't like any funny business. People, you do what you say you're going to do. And have ethics. Be honest. Be honest. He probably told you that. Be honest. Be honest. Always be honest. Do what you say you're going to do. Be honest. He watches over you. He doesn't let, I don't want to embarrass you, but you have abilities and certain things might be around you. He said he's your guard. No, you don't have angels, okay? He's your guard. He's looking over you, okay? So he also said something about this feels like an apology, like he is showing there was a couple times that he had the opportunity to tuck you into bed, and he said he wasn't a very warm person, and he didn't know how to be. He said, but he had such deep love for you because of your sweetness. And he said that he apologizes that he didn't really take you in his arms and embrace you. And he said, I couldn't even do that with my own wife. He said, I didn't know better.
Yeah.
And he said, if he could do it again, he would. He said, I know you can't see it, but he says, I'm doing it right now. And he's surrounding you with his love. So know that he loves you. The apology is there that he wished he could have shown that more. But because of that, he's stepping forward in this life because, hey, I didn't do everything for her I should have when I was living. And he was caught up in his work. He was a student serious. He said, so therefore, he's showing his servitude to you right now and helping you on the other side, working with the angels and working with you now to show his love because he didn't feel like he did it. This is a decision he made to God, not God. This is his free will because he felt so bad that he couldn't fully be there for you. And he sends his love. He said, you can talk to me anytime.
That's good.
God bless
And
you.
I'm sorry, guys, to take up 2 readings, but I've been thinking that